What's going on, guys? Mr. Bass Fiend here. Part 3 of our music theory in a nutshell. Today we're going to go over triads, how they fit into the scale, the diatonic triads, and a little extra thing about tension and release. So we got a PDF down below. Click the link to check that out, and let's go make some music. So next, let's look at the triads. Okay, triads are 3-note chords, and they have a root, a third, and a fifth. That's what makes them a triad. If we look from C, in the key of C major, if we go to the third and to the fifth, that gives us a C major triad. A major triad has a major third and a perfect fifth. Let's look at that in a couple different ways. So a major third, perfect fifth, or a major third and a minor third, see? From the major third to the fifth is a minor third. Okay, so a major third and a minor third. Or you can think of it as 4 half steps and 3 half steps. And that gives you a major triad. I can do that from any root. This case is C. Let's look at it from D. So we got to go 4. That's our major third, and then 3. That's our perfect fifth. Right? D major triad. Okay. So back to C. That's our major triad. Now, if we want to make a minor triad, we're going to lower the third to the minor third by a half step, right? Okay, so now we have a C minor triad. There's a minor third on the bottom and a major third on the top, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? But it's still 7 half steps, so perfect fifth, right? So we still have a root, a third, and a fifth, but now we have a minor third instead. And that gives us that minor sound. Major, very happy, very royal sounding. Minor, the king is dead, very sad. Okay, now there's 2 more. If we lower our fifth, now remember we could have a flat fifth or a diminished fifth. So we got a minor third and a diminished fifth. That's a diminished triad. Now that's 2 minor thirds. Minor third, minor third. Or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, half steps. Now we only got 6 half steps. That's that tritone, remember? 3 whole steps, tritone, aka diminished fifth, diminished triad. Again, remember this guy's really tense, and so when we have that outside, super tense, diminished chord, we love these, but they're nasty sounding. That's like Snidely Whiplash, right? The bad guy in the old movie showed up. Anyway, and then our 4th triad is called augmented. Let's go back to major, and now we're going to augment our 5th, or raise our 5th. Oh, I bet you're saying, wait, wasn't that the minor 6? Yes, that is a minor 6, but we're using it like it's a 5th, and we're going to raise our 5th up a half step to make an augmented triad, also kind of tense. Okay, now we got a major third and a major third. 4 half steps and 4 half steps. C augmented triad. A little more rare than the other 3, but very cool sounding also. of spacey sounding. Maybe the aliens are showing up or something. Okay, let's look at the triads on the bass. Okay, so first we know a major third. Remember, we said that's 1, 2, 3, 4 half steps. And a minor third, 3 half steps. Okay. Up a major third, and then a minor third from there. You hear that? A major triad. Or if I go up a minor third and then a major third, I get an A minor triad. Okay? Now again, it's really nice to know this horizontally on one string, but it's often very useful to have it vertically. So I'm going to put my fifth, in this case E, onto my A string, 7th fret of my A string. Remember, I told you got to know about this perfect fifth here, right? Right, okay, so major third, fifth. That's a nice place for my triad. Right, or minor third. Okay, or if we lower our fifth, diminish our fifth, we get a diminished triad. Or if we have our major and we raise or augment our fifth, we get an augmented triad. Okay. So I like the fifth there. I could also have my thirds on the A string or on the next string up. So my major third is here, or right there. That's my A major triad. Or lower my third, minor third, A minor triad. Lower my fifth again, A diminished. Right. Raise my fifth, A augmented triad. Cool. And then we could put our fifth up to the next string. There's my E on the D string, 2nd fret of my D string. So here's my major triad, or my minor triad, lower third, or my diminished, gotta lower this fifth, or my augmented. Augment my fifth, raise my fifth. And again, those shapes are going to work anywhere on my bass. So I pick a random note like this guy right here. I don't even need to know the name of that note to know that I'm making a major triad, or a minor, or a major, or a minor, or a diminished. Right? I love these triads. So in the major scale, we've got 7 notes, and on each of those 7 notes, by skipping 1 and 1, I get to make a triad. And because this major scale, whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half, is a specific shape no matter where we start it, we're going to keep staying on C for now, but because it's a specific shape no matter where we start it, you've got the same 7 triads in every scale, in every major scale. Let's figure out what those are. If we start on C, skip, skip, we get that C major. We had that, we already knew about that. We can, just to make sure it's still major, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Beautiful C major. Okay, so that's our one chord. The one chord of any major scale is going to be major. Let's go to the two chord. Starting on D on our second note, that's Do, Re. Now I'm going to skip one. And look at that, I got 1, 2, 3, minor third, 1, 2, 3, 4, major third. So that makes this a D minor chord. This would be D major, raise that third, but that guy, the F sharp, is not in the key of C, right? Doesn't quite sound right. So the 2 chord is always minor on a major scale. And in this case, the 2 chord in the key of C is D minor. Okay, keep going. Up to the 3 chord. So again, skip one. Now I've got the E chord, the 3 chord, look, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go again, that's a E minor. The 3 chord in a major scale is then minor, and the 3 chord in the C major scale is E minor. Okay, up to the 4, F, skip. That sounds major. Let's check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, yep. So that's a F major triad. The 4 chord in a major scale is major, and the 4 chord in the C major scale is F major. Moving forward, the 5 chord, skip. Okay, that's G major, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. G major triad. The 5 chord in a major key is major. The 5 chord in the key of C is G major. The 6th note, A, skip. Sounds minor. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Checks out. That's an A minor triad. The 6th chord in a major scale is minor, and the 6th chord in the key of C is A minor. Okay. And then 7th chord. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that's a B diminished triad. So the 7 chord in a major scale is diminished, and the 7 chord in the key of C is B diminished triad. And then we get back to 1, to C. Back to C major. Major 1, minor 2, minor 3, major 4, major 5, minor 6, diminished 7. Pretty cool. So check this out too. You feel that tension from here? You're like, please finish that scale. Ah, really nice. Okay, right? Oh, leaving you hanging. There you go. Feels good. That's that tension. And release. The 7th note in the major scale is often called the leading tone because of that tension there. Man, it really wants to go back to 1. We love that feel, and that is Western harmony in a nutshell. That tension and that release. If we put that diminished triad on top of that 7th chord, ooh, even more tension. Right? That tension is coming from this tritone. Look, we got another tritone. 3 whole steps, tritone. So tense and so delicious. Okay. All right, guys. I hope that was helpful for you. Remember, we got PDF down below, so click the link to follow that. Hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Stick around. Next week, we're going to go over 7th chords, and that's going to conclude our 4-part series. So see you guys next time.